What's going on, everybody? A little bit late, but first and foremost, before I begin, rest in paradise to Mr. Charlie Kirk. God bless his family, God bless his children, God bless the people who love and support the man. He was a man that stood for something. He was a man that, went into harm's way only to debate. Like, this man did not have a harmful bone in his body. You talking about a man who probably never even had who did everything right in his life, probably never even had a freaking parking ticket. And just because he have a difference of view and opinion, he gets sniped in the neck. Yes. Living in the last days, people. Living in the last days. But anyway, um, where does it warrant it for anybody that you have a disagreement on policy, government, or whatever and everything? Where does it warrant it for you to crash out? Huh? Where does it give you the authorization to, you know, like literally threaten or make threats on somebody's character, somebody's life, you know, excuse me, family members, etc. Like, y'all previously saw my situation and how that turned out, right? Um, yeah, I had to, for this specific reason here, and this is dealing with it on eye level. For this specific reason right here, that is why I cancel that, because y'all don't know how to debate. Y'all are emotionally and logically damaged. Like, y'all just don't know how to have dialect and debate, and then we just shake hands and just move on. you know I could deal with family members being distant. Friends may not want to talk to me as much, or hey, even block me on social media, whatever. But making threats on my life and all that, yeah, I had people come at me crazy in the DMs. You got um different skin color folks coming at me, calling me a house nigga and a coon, and then what I'm saying, people in your community support that just because you have a opposition of view in politics. There's no there's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. I think we are too far gone. This is like bone deep cancer, to where I don't know where we get healing from. I think the climate that we're in, or whatever and everything, there's no repair in it. That is why I choose to not participate in engaging with any dialogue with anybody on any kind of platform. I may post a meme or talk about a story here and there, whatever, or maybe have one or two sentences or whatever like that. But as far as like going above and beyond or whatever, because y'all with the constant propaganda and the rhetoric y'all pump into people's brains, like, oh, he's an existential threat to democracy, or he's Hitler, and um, you hate LGBTQ and all of that and everything. And then when somebody decides to be a martyr for the cause, then they go above and beyond and take it to another level, which is what happened in the situation here. So before this gets too long, more of the story: if you cannot debate with anybody on a respectful level without it getting, what I'm saying, yeah, and you're too emotionally fragile to have a debate, don't participate. That's it. Just leave it alone, mind your business, and just go about, you know, just go about your day, and that's that, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's sad and unfortunate, or whatever. We lose. Like, listen, overseas, when I was fighting, and some of my, fellow comrades, fellow Marines, even soldiers, sailors, or whatever, when you're overseas in foreign territory, foreign enemy land, there's no such thing as Democrat or Republican. They just see it as uniform. They don't care that, oh, hey, I supported Palestine. I'm not with all of that. They don't care. They really don't. You wear this uniform, you are a op. That's all that they see. No matter what skin color you are, black, white, beige, brown, whatever, all they see is this uniform. And you belong to one team. And that's that. So all that Democrat Republican mess doesn't exist over there. So realize who the real enemy is. It's not your neighbor, it's not your, even the person who you disagree with politically. So, but what I'm saying, we just got to stay in prayer. Pray for us to heal. It may not be overnight, but hopefully we heal eventually. Pray for, you know, pray for Chicago, pray for Philadelphia, New York, Baltimore, Detroit, LA. Pray for everybody, man. Because I don't know, man. That's unfortunate that nobody can just debate peacefully and go on and live their lives. And now this young man who was a father, you know, his kids won't be tucked in bed at night by daddy, or they won't get, bedtime stories from daddy because somebody decided to play God with his life because he had a constructive opinion. Man, be blessed, y'all. Be blessed. Pray for each other. Love on each other. Stop the hate and stop with this political BS, man. Enough is enough.